How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this vlog, we're going to be hopefully replacing a diesel heater, but more importantly, the whole purpose of me filming what I'm doing today is because I speak a lot on my channel, or I have, or used to, about going outside your comfort zone and the importance of it. And I've spoken about how it's benefited me. Believe it or not, if you're new around here, you've been watching for a while, you still might not know, I'm actually a huge introvert. It kind of goes without saying. I live in a van by myself. But I have a very big personality, which is very apparent if you watch any of my videos. So it might be hard for some people to believe that, but it's true, I am. And I've struggled, I shouldn't say struggled, that makes it sound like it's like an epidemic my entire life. But it's always been uncomfortable for me to go outside my comfort zone. I do prefer things to be within my control, and I can predict the outcome a little bit easier and that sort of thing. But I've been trying, especially since I moved into the van, to change that and be a little bit different, seize the day, so to speak, carpe diem and all that. And a perfect example of that is I was very nervous, and I almost didn't go down to the Vanlife meetup that Chrome from Van City Vanlife had back in August of 2021. But the proof's in the pudding, as they say. If I hadn't done that, I probably wouldn't be where I am on YouTube today. We won't get into the details about that. But that's kind of true. And that right there immediately showed me the benefits of taking chances and doing things that you might shy away from more often than not. All that is to say, I'm going to be helping someone else fix their diesel heater today. And honestly, I've mentioned it before, I'm not super comfortable with doing any sort of mechanical work on other people's vehicles, whether it's their engine or in this case a diesel heater, because I'm not a professional. Everything I know, I self-taught myself, and I'm okay doing it to my van or my heater or my fans or whatever it might be, because I always in the back of my mind have that concerned feeling that, oh no, I might screw it up. But it's a double-edged sword. I want to go outside my comfort zone and see if I can do it, prove to myself that, you know, maybe it's not the worst thing to tackle stuff like that. Not that I want to make a profession out of that or anything, but also we are staring down the barrel of some very, very, very cold days here in Calgary. And when she reached out and asked if I would be able to help her, well, come on, I can't say no, right? So let's give this a shot. And I thought it was cool, her suggestion on where we do it, because it's still pretty cold out today. Well, mild, it's freezing, it's winter in Canada. So we're going to really seize the hashtag Vanlife mentality today, and let's go find ourselves a makeshift garage. But first, obviously, you got to get some fuel to start the day, and when you live that close to Walmart, well, you just go in and grab some McDonald's real quick. I was going to film this whole vlog with the GoPro. That's what that opening clip was shot on. Then I remembered, Lucky's not set up to put the GoPro like on the dash and stuff yet, because I'm a bit of a procrastinator as much as I am an introvert. So we're just going to switch back to the phone and maybe get to an exclusive GoPro video in the future. But for those that have been asking, I've seen it in the comments a few times, what do you film on? What's your equipment? Every single van life vlog on my channel has been shot on an iPhone. Currently the 13 Pro Max. Get the coffee in ya. Also, Amber just noticed this morning that her tail light is smashed. We have no idea how it happened. I don't think it happened here because there's no remnants of her tail light. She didn't back into anything. Super weird, but tuck tape to the rescue. And I almost got rid of this the other day, thinking this is just clutter in the van, I never use it. Well, there you go. Thanks, universe. Your rear end is tuck taped.
Oh, yeah. I'm doing top of the Calgary.
Exactly, right? Yeah, tuck tape, duct tape, all the same. All right, let's go. Sometimes that's a nice, cool looking shot where the window defrosts in a time lapse and it looks great. Other times it's ugly AF and you gotta chip off the ice from the inside of the windshield. It is what it is. All right. Tally ho. Ooh, it's hot in here, which means I can take off my coat because yikes. Plus I don't really want to be working in my basically white jacket. So we'll get the mountaintop hoodie. And yeah, I'm just over at Chinook Center because she had the genius idea to go to the underground parking, which is a good idea. That sounded sarcastic. It wasn't meant to be. But unfortunately, Lucky won't fit down there. Lucky's a little tall. So we're gonna park outside the Nordstrom's here, walk into the mall, and there's stairs pretty much right inside that go down to the parkade. I just gotta finish my coffee and then grab my tools. Tools! With my tool, but everybody just calm down. Oh, burns. Should be able to do this job with just hand tools. So let me see here. Put that there. Brought my tool roll from work. Will this be enough? All that I'm doing is swapping the actual heating unit out. Everything else stays. All I need to do is detach the fuel line, the exhaust, the air intake, and then the unit itself off the floor. How am I gonna bolt it back down? Oh boy. Okay. Screwdriver. Yes. I don't think I'll need any of that. In theory, this is all I should need, but I don't know. I don't know what kind of screw is holding the unit to the floor. Let's go find out, I guess. You gonna hold down the fort? I'm gonna go attempt to fix a diesel heater, okay? We're lucky, ours is still working pretty well. Ooh, you pretty in the morning. Yeah, and I guess every other time of day. Oh, I'm sorry, was I boring you? Yikes. Hashtag tiny home. Move everything to get one thing. To the mall. We got the tool bags. We need danger music. To the rescue. I have no idea what she's doing the danger music. Perfect. Wait, I think what we... I don't know what you were doing. We need an epic slow-mo shot of us going into the mall. That's what we need right now. Thank you. She said, hang a left at the giant polar bear. If you hit the giant penguin, you've gone too far. There's no giant penguin, but there is a giant polar bear. Uh-oh, that's C. I'm already lost. Oh yeah, she said it was a bit of a walk. Lots of space. There's barely anybody here. It's not a mall at Christmas time. What are you, crazy? Definitely not M11. I gotta check my phone, hang on. M17, not M11. Just go up and knock on the door. I don't know if she can see out. Yes, she can. Hello, darling. How are you? How do you... Oh, here you go. How do you feel about being on camera? Yes or no? You don't have to be. Okay. So this is Ruth. I don't know if you can hear me or see us, darling.
I love this guy.
I haven't done anything yet. Reserve that till we're done. Let's see under here. What did Mark the Pink guy do? Oh yeah, that shouldn't be too bad. It's warm in here. All right, so yeah, it's blistering cold outside, but it's nice and warm in this heated parking garage. We're just gonna get started and see what happens. Thank goodness this lovely lady has tools, because
Somebody forgot the majority of his. This is ridiculous. That's a hammer. Don't move, get a hammer. Okay, so we got everything off except the exhaust pipe, I feel, is rusted to the bottom of the heater. Amber's gonna pull on the unit, I'm gonna hold the exhaust. Ready? Yep. Go ahead. Yay! Teamwork makes the dream work, baby! New diesel heater. Is red your favorite color?
Sure. Orange.
My favorite color is whatever color it comes in. Cheap Chinese diesel heater. We're going to replace you with cheap Chinese diesel heater. Almost there, ladies. I think. Oh, I put it in backwards. We gotta take it all out. I know I didn't.
You'd be cursing on this. Yeah.
Oh man, would I ever?
Yeah.
Vanlife Plus rated R. Vanlife Plus after dark. Sometimes there are certain situations when the good curse is required. When you're doing mechanical work, it's usually all the time. All right, so it's all back in. Everything's connected. The LCD had error code 7 on it, which is just the voltage is too high. That's probably from unplugging the electrical connection from the heating unit. Hopefully we can just reset that and all is good with the world. But I don't know what I'm doing, so. Just that. There we go. All right. It still says error 7. Yeah, because even your battery monitor says 12.7, so it should be fine. But it wasn't. Ruth got her battery monitor here, as you can see, was only 12.5. Apparently they can handle up to 15 volts. But it wasn't working. Oh, I'm just talking to myself. Couldn't get it to clear. Unit would not come on. That error code just kept flashing. We swapped out the LCD screen that the new heater came with, and everything seems to be working. It's nice and hot now. So if you do this, that's pro tip. Just use the new LCD screen. It's unfortunate because honestly, these ones are a little bit cheaper looking and the settings aren't as easy to get around in. This one's like the one I have in Lucky, but gotta learn to adapt. Back here, exhaust is exhausting. Fuel pump is pumping. Fuel filter. Don't touch the hot exhaust. I never said I was smart. Yikes. All right. Seems to be good to go. Seems to be working. I don't know. Owie. This bloody heater goes to 40 degrees Celsius? That's nuts. Yeah. Mine maxes out at 35. That's crazy. So it's English for sure. It calls the OK key a deterministic key. You press it once and it shows 162 degrees Celsius, which is this in Fahrenheit. That's Ruth's head, by the way. I don't know if that's the temperature inside the chamber or not. I liked the vocabulary or the use of the word deterministic key. I had no idea what that meant, and Ruth said maybe it's the temperature inside the chamber. I like that makes sense. It determined the temperature inside the chamber. But I shit you not, look at this temperature. Yeah, we're all gonna die. 162 degrees does seem right to me because it was hot when I touched the exhaust like an idiot.
Yeah.
And away we go.
View.
I already set it off camera, but to make it look more official. Thank you for your help.
Welcome.
Always nice to have an extra set of hands when you're doing work like that. And figuring out other people's installs, I was just saying to Amber, isn't always the most fun, but here we go. realized how dirty my pants are. That's gonna have to change. Oh, hi Penny. I guess I should take your food away from you. It's past your meal time. People think I overfeed you. That just means they haven't been paying attention. She tubbers! Just the way she is. We love every inch of her, every pound of her. I'm gonna have to get changed. And I got this package in my mailbox I was able to pick up, which is weird. I never usually have time on Saturdays to get to the mailbox before they close. It's pretty obvious what they are. They sound a lot like tire chains, but I don't know who they're from. Let me see. It's not a very light package either. Let me see. I got to the mailbox. the owner brought it out and he's like, did somebody send you rocks? I was like, no, what the yuck? Let's see if it has a from tag. Yup. Light truck chain. Good gravy. Oh no. Hey. Yeah, that would be them. But there's no from tag, so I don't know. Whoever sent these, I hope you're watching. Thank you very much. Now I'm gonna have to learn how to put tire chains on. Okay, careful. Something I've never done, but it's something that I've wanted to have in the van, just sort of for peace of mind for when I travel through the mountains in the winter. I've got really good tires on the van. Obviously, we'll get into that a little bit later in a different video, not in this one. This one's almost done. But because Lucky's not 4x4, this is just probably a smart thing to have on hand. I gotta find the place to put it. Or them. Figure that out later. So, okay, just a little, I guess, reflecting on that situation. It was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I definitely am my own worst enemy when it comes to situations like that, and I built it up in my head thinking it was going to be far worse than it turned out to be. And I am getting better at going outside my comfort zone, and I'm glad that I was able to do this because obviously it's a nice peace of mind to be able to help someone who wasn't going to have heat, especially when we're facing down the week that's coming, because yikes, it gonna be cold. So yeah, Ruth is a sweetheart. I met her through, well, kind of like through Mark the paint guy and Bruce and Tamara. I hope you guys are all doing well and staying warm out there as well, my friends. Obviously, if I wasn't able to fix it, Ruth does have family here in the city she could go stay with. There's no concern there, but it's still nice to hold on to your independence when you live in a van, for sure. So yeah, I'm happy I was able to help and put a little bit of my skills to work, which was nice. So I can definitely encourage everybody to go outside your comfort zone if you can, not necessarily in this specific situation, but in any situation you find yourself in. I've started doing it more often since I moved into the van, and it's just, honestly, it's made my life better every single time I do it. I can't think of a time where I've gone outside my comfort zone and it's been like, damn, that was a mistake. Ooh, your breath stinks. But I'm gonna leave this one here. I gotta get changed. So until the next one, you guys, just go out there, be happy, be creative, be yourselves. Most importantly, be positive. And Stella and I will see you all in the next one. Say bye-bye. Hey, you. Say bye-bye. You. Some people's kids.